I'm a product or an alum of UW-Madison, and during the time I was on campus, I did not know about this particular conference. So it's wonderful for me to join you here on the 35th anniversary of it. My name is Curt Bonk from Indiana University. I had some trouble picking out what tie to wear here today, and I decided to go with Wisconsin tie, of course. No. I'm at Indiana University now, same colors, and I'm in instructional technology and educational psychology, I guess. I keep getting kicked out of places, so I used to be an accountant. They kicked me out of that as well a long time ago. But what happened is that distance learning changed my life, and people designing courses at Wisconsin changed my life. I was able to take correspondence courses with Dr. Robert Clausen at Wisconsin and others to qualify for graduate school. Before that at Whitewater, I was doing these punch cards, and then during my dissertation at Madison we had zip-a-discs, and people learn through tapes. We've gone through a long history of distance learning. In my 2009 book, The World is Open, my one quote for that is, anyone can now learn anything from anyone else at any time. But today the world is closed. People are paying for MOOCs and open education, and we see it closed in many different ways, shapes, and forms. I'm hoping the world can continue to become more open. Those of you attending this conference have a unique experience because you can hear from such world-renowned leaders. You look at the list of people who've been here, from David Jonasson and John Bransford and Chris Dady and Tom Reeves and Ray Schroeder and Ellen Wagner and Darcy Hardy. The list goes on and on and on. Roger Schenck and Etienne Wenger and Tony Bates and Michael Moore. You name it, more, but just amazing. Now, 2008 is when I gave my keynote. No one remembers that. What you will remember is 2002, when I came as an unemployed.com worker in a gateway box, or maybe my first time at the conference where Vanessa Denton and I wore Hawaiian shirts or had them delivered in. Or maybe you remember the lightsaber. This is not the lightsaber I used back then, mine broke. Or dressing up as Nemo the fish, or maybe being a magician, whatever it is, you may remember those days. I always had fun in the workshops there at Madison, but I also enjoyed sitting in other people's sessions. It's such an enjoyable experience to get to know people from around the world who are pushing the edges of education, that are pushing the envelope, that are trying to make the world a better place through online and distance and open education. My prediction for 35 years from now, given we've moved from punch cards and zip disks and correspondence courses in the last 35 years to today, online and open ed and MOOCs. I'm known as the MOOC guy now, I guess. MOOCs around the world. My prediction is in 35 years, open and online and distance ed will be the privileged department and part of a university. And I think that the leaders of tomorrow will be those that are doing what you're all going to hear about today. Enjoy the conference and your time in Madison. Wish I was there. Thank you.